Welcome back to the Lotto Career Mode episode number 16, and we've just been back of a very tough Tour de France finish in the last episode, so if you've missed it, be sure to check it out. And if you're enjoying the series, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. But today, we've got a lot in our hands. Firstly, it's August 1 and we got the transfer window. But before that, I've read your comments on the previous video saying, oh, this series is killed, oh, the race was too difficult, what's your settings, blah blah, and rightly so. We've got over 50 overtime limits in the Tour de France. This isn't Tour de Abandon, we're trying to play a career mode here. So, I am going to lower down the in-race opponents to 105, and I am going to come to the parameters here. So we've got impact terrain attributes classics. Well, classics have actually been okay. It's the tours that have been pretty unrealistic. So I'm going to drop that to 1.4 and impact stamina resistance tours to 0.8. So much more balanced sliders. Hopefully the racing will be very fun in this episode. But before that, the elephant in the room, the transfer window. So firstly, we're going to look at the rankings, and as you can see, right now we are second in the team ranking, and we just have two squad demands that Lotto has. One of them is 10% of young riders, which will be very easy, and the other one is 50% from Flanders. We already have 13 riders in our squad, and 8 of them are actually from Flanders, so that is good news. But obviously the first signing that we want to make is this guy, Jarno Vidar. He's had an amazing junior year in the game, so in real life, winning 2 stages in Tour de l'Avenir, going head to head against Paul Seixas, and he's got 79 mountain in the game. So we're going to try to sign that, but how much will he want? Let's contact him. 5 points to open a dossier. I mean, Jarno is realistically going to be our GC leader in the future. He's happy with the role leader, so I'm going to keep it that. 3 years is fine. Let's give him 35k a month. Let's see what that says. Okay, nearly around 85%, so let's up it to 38. I've still got 3 more goes. That is pretty good. 40k. Okay, 1 more go. 41k, and that suits him. That is good. So Jarno Vidar, okay. This one is per year, so he's getting 494,000 euro a year, so we've got 3.5 million remaining. So by quick maths, that is just under 300k a month, so we'll be definitely fine on that budget thanks to a sponsor deal as well. And next to him will be this guy, Ilan van Wilder, a very all-round climber, even has cobbles on 70, and he also has good time trial, 75 time trial, and we're gonna spend 12 points to open talks with him. 25.8k for 2 years as a leader. Perfect, there we go. And as for our cobble rider, Alex Segert was the best option. Homegrown talent, 75 cobbles, 76 time trialist slash Northern Classic, spending 9 points on him as well. Let's see what he says. And 15k salary. Okay, he's not happy with important riders, so let's make him leader, and that should be good. And there it is. You know what? I was certain I was going to sign Tim Wellens, but these points have doubted me for a second. So before that, I will just re-sign some of the riders I had right now. And one of them is Milan Menton, the goated lead out, can sprint himself as well, only costs 3 points, so let's open talks with him. A luxury teammate for 2 years, maybe 6.4 is good enough. No, let's increment it one by one. 7.9k a month, that is a good deal for our lead out. And as for our youngsters, we got Milan Doni, who's 20 with 70 mountain. We've got Allo Tayo, 74 sprint, 75 acceleration at 19 years of age. And Liam van Bijlen, 73 sprint, 75 acceleration, also at the age of 20. All look incredibly talented riders. 3 points for Milan Doni, and it will be a luxury teammate on a 2-year deal with 4.1. He doesn't accept that. Let's do 3 years for 4.6. There we go. And Aldo Tayo, just 1 point. So we will sign him as a sprinter role for 3 years for 3.7k, 4.2k. There we go. And Liam van Bijlen, very talented, great potential all round. 3 points spent for him as well as a sprinter once again. This time a 2-year deal. Let's see, 3.8k. That is confirmed. So, turning our focus to racing now, we'll be back with transfers later in the episode. Starting off with the Classica San Sebastian Classic, and we've got Henry van den Bele and Ruben Thompson leading the line, alongside the likes of Tadej Pogacar and Jonas Vingegaard. We're trying our best to hang on to the best climbers in the world here. Primož Roglic attacks, and Camille Bonneau is the rider following. What a ride by him. Henry van den Bele is feeling okay, but he's gonna be teammateless pretty soon, because we tried to join the breakaway and our efforts were not rewarded. We are off the back trying to survive before the final climb. We are not gonna get a top 10, that's for sure, but can we hang on to a top 20? That is the question. Riders are dropping, around 24 remain, but our energy also looked pretty cooked with a climb still to go now in the last 15 kilometers. At least we don't have riders at 70 mountain that is close to us this time, so it's definitely more realistic on a +3 with Henry van den Bele. It's a great battle between Vingegaard and Tadej Pogacar, but Jonas Vingegaard wins ahead of Tadej the Classica San Sebastian. And we are gonna finish inside the top 20 in 17th place with Henry van den Bele. Great effort. The next race is Tour of Poland, where we have 3 flat stages, 3 hill stages and a time trial. And the first stage is a long stage, but a sprint finish awaits us. Our sprinter this race is gonna be Elia Viviani, but we have Alex Segard for this time trial. So 19 kilometers to go, but I gotta tell you, Elia Viviani is feeling from his past today. +3 on the day, 78 sprint, 75 acceleration. However, we've got Olaf Koy and Jonathan Milan in the start list. But anyway, can Elia Viviani match them? This is gonna be a fun try. Oh la 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 la. This is a big fight for position here. Come on, Alec. You've got 75 flat. Come on. 5 kilometers to go. We've got 3 riders. It will be Liam Schlock next time round. Don't get blocked by your people. How's Viviani doing? How is Viviani doing with 4 kilometers to go? Not bad, honestly. No, don't get blocked by short backs. Don't get blocked by short backs. Oh, we're nowhere. We are nowhere with 3 kilometers to go. Come on. Come on, Liam Schlock. 2.6. Let's try to sprint, try to get Viviani to the perfect wheel. 1.6 to go. Let's take the wheel of Olaf Koy with Cedric Poulens. 1.2. We're going to sprint. Oh, we're not in the best position with Viviani. That is not going to be the result that we wanted. It's going to be Olaf Koy who wins ahead of Danny van Poppel. I'm super sorry, Elia. Maybe you don't deserve us at all. So, we found ourselves sprinting for an intermediate with Fabio van der Bosche. He gets the intermediate, but we also got 2 points in that first KOM as we attack to the breakaway with Schlock. But that wasn't the case. 2 minutes with 100 kilometers to go. I think it was time to drop back from this group. Fabio, my friend, you're not a big help for me. Let's just wait for the peloton. Here we go. With 1.5 kilometers to go, Liam Schlock pulled out an attack to try to get the KOM points here. Maybe too early. Peloton still going on. Let's go 99 now ahead of Vegard Stackelangen. Surely we're going to get the points here. Short backs towards our right. Liam Schlock on the inside. Come on, come on, come on. No way. He's not even going for the points. Anyway, we got the points now up to 7. Clement Davy is on 9 though. Come on, Liam. Come on, Liam. Try to stay in the front. Hopefully they slow down at the end. 1 kilometers to go. Let's go 93 now. 93, 700 meters to go. Let's go 99 in the end. They stop and we are going to get the points. There you go. Schlock is in provisional lead of the KOM. I mean, since we can't do much with our stats, we just try to position ourselves best for the finale here in Przemyśl. And now Henry van den Bele is going to sprint. So is Cedric Poulens. And yeah, we just went way too early with everyone. Oh my god, my camera work is absolutely awful. But yeah, we're going to finish at the front. Actually, nearly secure a top 5. But Paul Sexas is going to win. And Henry van den Bele finishes 5th place. Which, with our position, is a great result. And Alex Segard is still at the top. Not lost any time. And there is a time trial coming later. But let's see. If we can finish in the peloton until that time trial, good things awaits us. Oh, once again, it was a big fight to join that breakaway. Also with Matej Mohoric trying to join it. But Liam Schlock with the KOM jersey, that actually looks like a KOM jersey, is in the breakaway for now. But just 30 seconds behind is Wisma. I think they've allowed us to go into the breakaway. You know what? That was pretty shit. In the end, Ollie Knight was the only rider that had energy left, and the peloton said okay. So what we're going to do is to collect the points of the peloton, which is not a bad idea at all. 5 more points in the classification. So now, after getting all the points possible from the peloton, it was now time for the sprint preparation. But once again, our train was far from ideal with 3 kilometers to go. Elia Viviani's energy not looking good, but now we find a gap here with 2k to go. You know what? We got to use that early advantage. Baptiste Weistrofer sprinting right now. Then it's going to be Cedric Boulens. Then it's going to be Elia Viviani towards the line. It is going to be a win for Merlier ahead of Olav Koy. 10th place for the Italian. Now time for a hilly finish in Bukovina Resort. Hopefully a good day with Alex Segert and his 72 hill. Can try to hang on to the peloton, but if not, Liam Schlock will be there for the points. We were the first to attack right now, and the chasers are trying to catch us. But with Liam Schlock, we want that 3 points for Liam. Capio behind us. Are they gonna sprint? Oh, they are. Let's go 99 now with Liam. Come on, Liam. Come on, Liam. Yes, gonna get the 3 points there. Nice. What's the provisional standings? 10-point lead. That's great. But I can say that with the new patch, the breakaways are once again broken here. It's just the Tour de Pologne stage, and so hard to have a breakaway that sticks. So Liam Schlock once again in the breakaway, trying to recover energy so he can get the points in Crom Ranis. And that is what we're going to do. Liam comes to the front and gets the 3 points. Yeah, unfortunately, it does not look great with 18 kilometers to go. We start climbing and Alec's energy does not look great. We are in the peloton, but I don't think Alec can finish same time with the winner here. The pace has been extremely hard. It is going to be a win for Bastien Tronchon with his 77 hills, but unfortunately that -2 with Alec has killed us any GC hopes here. He's going to lose about 4 minutes in the stage. Also, the first few transfers have happened on the market. That is the 8th of August, so the next ones will be 15th. Don't worry, we're going to make ours in 11th, so we're not going to be missing anyone from our scope. Jasper Stuyven has gone to Team Polti Visit Malta instead, with Davide Piganzoli of that team joining Alpsen de Koning. Koy Kung and Carapaz extends. And also Dylan Groenewegen stays at Jayco Alula. Last hill stage of the tour features 3 first cut climbs having 10 points. So we need to be in the offensive with Slock early on, and we've attacked once again. So this time we do have a breakaway to fight for KOM points. Lewis Askey is a decent sprinter. 2.8 to go. I am going to position myself in the front and follow a wheel. Waiting for that attack. Is it going to come? There it is. Elmer Reinder's attack. Let's try to follow attack. It's a sprint in the end. Oh no. It's a pure sprint in the end. This one, Liam. No, we're not going to get the 10 points. We're going to get 2 points. But thankfully, Nikias Arndt didn't have any points before. So I should have sprinted myself. It's good to have a breakaway and fight for these KOM points. Although Liam Schlock is losing his red bar as we enter the 1.5k to go in this climb. Nikias Arndt once again in the front now. Come on. Someone, is he going to go early? Once again, some corners. There we go. We are in the wheels this time. Come on, in the wheel of Capio. And let's try to sprint. Let's go. Let's go 99. Oh, no. Schlock is not going to get any points. And it's Arndt again. Nikias Arndt being the competition in the KOM. That is not something I've seen it. Oh my god, I've got no attack bar. I have to go 99 myself. No, Nikias Arndt. Come on, Capio. Come on, Capio. Beat him. Beat him. Oh, he did. He did just about hang on to the jersey by 1 point. That is so sad. How are we losing the KOM to Nikias Arndt? Oh. But it is going to be a win in the hilly sprint for Danny van Poppel. Great win ahead of Marijn van den Berg. And Alex Segert is going to finish somewhere in that peloton. Now, time to focus on a podium with Alex Segert. Wout van Aert is here, Magnus Sheffield, Matthias Watzek, and Alex Segert is 4th favorite in a time trial in Katowice. It is a time trial where you have to go over 85 the whole time, so we're trying our best to manage our effort. First time check now. Let's go 89. He is first. He is first. That is good news. That is to Max Walker though. He's about 73 time trial, so shouldn't get our hopes up just yet. Another uphill section here, pushing it with Alec right now, pushing that red bar early on. Okay, second time check, hoping for more than 10 seconds. It's 23 seconds, that is pretty good. Our red bar looked a bit cooked though, but that's fine. Here is an uphill section that we need to use it, then go back to 85, that is pretty good. We are nearly catching Connor Swift, that is pretty good news. Now there's going to be a little bit of downhill once again as we go to the last 2 kilometers. Come on, Alec. Okay, now final corner. What is our time going to be? Across the line it is 19:59, 20 seconds faster than Max Walker. Hola, that's Mikel Bierg, a time trial specialist, and he's 8 seconds slower than us. Our new recruit Ilan van Wilder 5 seconds slower. Oh my god, this is going to be so close. Wout van Aert coming to the line. Maybe he is going to smash our time, but Wout van Aert, the best time trialist in the competition, looking incredibly fast. Can he beat us? The fellow Belgian, the legend himself, he is going to beat us by 1 second. No! Magnus Sheffield looks incredibly fast, and he goes provisional lead with 2 seconds on us. And that is going to be it. We're going to be finishing third by just 2 seconds. Wow, incredibly close time trial, but heartbreak for us in the end. Alex Sejard, what a ride. Last stage is in Krakow, and we gotta secure that KOM jersey with Liam Slock. Again, Nikias Arndt shouldn't take 2 points more than us, and we got the dub. Everyone to the front, including Slock. Should we attack with him? Yeah, let's go. Let's attack with... Oh my god, Arndt is here. Arndt is here. Arndt is here. Let's get into his wheel. Let's get into Nikias Arndt's wheel, because, I mean, we don't want that to happen. Let's attack with Weistrofer. Arndt, you can't go, my friend. You cannot go. He's in the wheel of mine, and I'm in the wheel of his, and he's not attacking. That's great. Let's attack with Alex Segert as well. Arndt is still on my wheel. We've just literally been on a chain reaction here. Meanwhile, 2 riders from my team have attacked. And I'm basically blocking Arndt to attack. I did not expect to do that. But yeah, game's the game. Now let's just make sure. Arndt is nowhere. Oh my god, Arndt is sprinting. Nikias Arndt is sprinting. Oh my god. Oh, that was close. Schlock takes the points. And we get the best classification in KOM with Liam Slock. You know what? Try to join the breakaway as well. I'm not sure if the breakaway is going to go anywhere with the new update, but yeah, there we go. That was it. Liam Slock wins the KOM. So you know what? 1 jersey secure. Let's try to do a nice sprint train for Elia Viviani as we pass a football stadium here in Krakow. You know what? We're actually passing another stadium in Krakow. So apparently 2 teams here in Krakow and both in this circuit. But now 11 kilometers to go. We gotta focus on our train for Viviani. I mean, we are doing okay with 5k to go, but now this is where it gets dangerous as Manier train is placed well. Alex Segert is trying to give Elia a good lead out, but this is where the riders are really fast with 3 kilometers to go. Alec has done a great lead out so far with 2.4 to go. Cedric Beulens is here. We try not to go early, but now Beulens is going to give Viviani a nice lead out. Van Lerberge blocks us a little bit, but Elia Viviani is on the wheels with 300 meters to go. That is going to be his best result of the tour, and that is a very respectable 5th place ahead of Binyam Girmay. Well done, Elia Viviani. Well done, Lotto team. That was a great train. And we are going to be finishing on top of the best climber classification. We have worked hard for it, and Liam Slock gets a nice reward. So, back to the transfers, and we gotta make them count now. Just 24 points remaining. But I gotta improve that climbing squad. So at the cost of 3 points, Victor Seunens, a great all-round rider from Quickstep development team. I'm going to open talks with him, 3 points, and he can be a nice luxury teammate for 3k, and he's fine with that. I think signing Brent Van Moor for 3 points as well would improve our classics and Grand Tour teams a lot with his great flat and secondaries, so I am going to sign Brent Van Moor as well. He was getting 20k a month. Let's see. Oh, it says the experience wasn't great this year. But Brent, we really need you at the team. So he's not going to say yes to 16k. Let's go 18k. I think he's going to be okay with 20k. For 2 years, Brent van Moor signs. There's so many riders that I want to sign from the dev team, but Matthijs Grisel at the age of 20 with all-round stats and great physical attributes seems to be the one that's worth it a lot. So 1 point, open talks, and let's try to get 3k for teammate. He is okay with that as well. The budget isn't an issue, but the dossier points is, as some of you already pointed out. One of our big goals with Lotto is to win Monument, and to be competitive at Ronde van Vlaanderen and Paris-Roubaix, you need to have a good Northern Classics team, and right now, we only have Alex Segert, who is a potential candidate for Roubaix, and our Ronde leader is Janno Bergmos. The reality is we just couldn't sign likes of Jasper Stuyven, Stefan Küng or Matthias Wacek to sign for our team due to the dossier period. So right now the most ambitious signing we can make is Tim Wellens. Opening talks with him would mean 9 points of our 17 would be used, and he has already suffered a downgrade this season. Alternative to Tim Wellens is Timo Kielich, 26-year-old from Alpecin de Koning, 74 cobble, 74 hill, and also has good sprint for the other classics. And Arjen Leijvens, our Belgian champion with 74 hill and 74 cobble. He costs just 5 points and he is the current Belgian champion. 2-year contract with an important rider, 8k, he is happy with that. That is a bargain. And the other missing piece is that riders that can challenge for stages in Grand Tours, especially punchers. That's where the 20-year-old Italian Simone Gualdi comes into play. He is a great talent at the age of 20, a 5-star potential in puncher with only 3 points. We're going to open talks with him to be a luxury teammate. And I think we can sign him for 3 years. He is such a great talent. 4k, let's go. Okay, that's not enough. 5k. Okay, 5.5k for 3 years. That is a good deal. So with just 9 points left, I'm going to say stop for transfers for now. We've still not renewed with the likes of Cedric Boelens, Henry van den Bele and Logan Curry. Meanwhile, we still have talent in the development team such as Camille Iman. I am going to be saving those 9 points to see if some riders improve in their stats throughout the end of the season so we can snipe them out for cheap. Next race is the Tour of Denmark, a 5-day stage race with a time trial and 2 tough hilly stages to end it off. Little Trek is here with an incredible lineup including Milan Pedersen and Nice. Meanwhile, we have Jonas Gregar from Denmark for the hills and we'll be trying our luck in the breakaway. I've played this race off camera and now showing you the highlights. We went to the breakaway with 2 Narts and our companions were basically Conti riders, so we can get the KOM points easily here in the second one, making it 2 out of 2 with our powerful sprint with 2 Narts. Then we went solo because the riders with us were basically very weak, that it was very easy, and we made it 4 out of 4 for the KOM with 2 Narts. He was in the provisional KOM standings, and now time for the sprint. Our best sprinter in the day was Jasper de Buist with a good lead out from Cedric Boelens, Jared Drisners that was. We are going to sprint to a respectable 6th place with Jasper de Buist. Mattia Pinazzi wins in front of Jonathan Milan. Next stage was the time trial and Rob Orens with a 75 time trial on the day, top 5 in the provisional standings. But our best time trials in the day, the New Zealand champion Logan Curry coming to the finish line, 4th provisionally, but that led to 7th place after everyone finished. Just few seconds behind Mats Pedersen, Tim Wellens won the stage. So the hilly stage has started and we want to secure a good GC with Logan Curry, attacking and reacting to the moves of Mark Hirschi of Tudor, but his own team actually caught in this instance. So it was going to be a uphill sprint finish, basically an uphill battle to the line, and we had quite a lot of riders at the front trying to assemble a sprint train, waiting for that perfect time with 2 kilometers to go. So Jonas Gregar trying to launch 2 Narts for the uphill sprint. We had a UAE train on our left, Logan Curry, 2 Narts, all sprinting, but it was Antonio Morgado in perfect position from the wheel of Covey who took the stage win. And with our good position, we were well in front of the peloton. And we even got some time gaps. As you can see, Tim Wellens, the current overall leader, were left behind, and with that gap, Logan Curry was up to second place in the GC, just 7 seconds behind Antonio Morgado. And with another hill stage to come, which is stage 5, the last stage, we attacked with 2 NARS just to confirm our KOM points, but then with 30 kilometers to go, Jonathan Milan crashed, and I was briefly hyped if Morgado would be there in the crash, but no, he was well in the front, so were our guys. So with 36 kilometers to go, I was thinking what to do to beat Morgado, but oh my god, a huge crash in this corner in the last 12 kilometers of the race, and Logan Curry and Orins both crashed in the same corner. You can feel my frustration, and I was just making sure we have teammates to come back, but with 12 kilometers to go, it was a difficult task. And what made it more difficult was that they took so long to get up, with both Orins and Logan Curry already 2 minutes down the leaders with just 10 kilometers to go. This seemed like an impossible task with even 4 teammates. Meanwhile, Jonas Gregor was at the front. He was trying to go for a stage result on his own. Meanwhile, we're attacking with Drisners, Jasper de Buist, and also Laurens van den Weinkele. But in the end, we just couldn't catch those riders. Jonas Gregor went for a sprint, very close to a stage win, but it was Mark Hirschi who edges us in the line. And Jonas Gregor gets a very nice second place, the best result for a stage in this year's Tour of Denmark. But Logan Curry, unfortunately, 1 minute 30 back, and this time we had time gaps. We won the KOM classification easily with 2 NARTs, so 2 KOMs won in this episode. But unfortunately in GC, heartbreak for Logan Curry, who dropped 17th position to finish 18th. Penultimate race of the episode, Circuit Franco-Belge, where Arnaud Delis is back on the bike up against the likes of Jasper Philipsen and Tim Merlier. So with 20 kilometers to go, the race situation is that we have 4 attackers in the front. Søren Werenskjold, Turgi Dens and Ovaindul. That's a very strong group, but we are pacing behind for a sprint. Meanwhile, Arnaud Delis' first race back is a -2, but he's close to his fitness peak, so he's gonna get his time. We're gonna be working for Stefan de Sutener. So the attackers are caught. Jasper Philipsen is here. How to beat Philipsen? Do we trust Stefan de Sutener, or do we try and attack in this small climb? I think we can do both ways, although Alpecin team is looking quite strong. Slock with 5 kilometers to go. I think we have chosen to get good position going into this sprint finish. Slock is going 99 right now, although Cofidis with a nice train here as well. Now it's Craps. Caden Gross comes to the front. Where is Philipsen? Oh, Philipsen used teleport once again, so we have to go early with Craps. Delis is here. The Scoutner is in his wheel. Come on, the Scoutner. Come on, come on, come on. Delis still here. Can we go towards the right? It is Jasper Philipsen in perfect position, though. He's going to get the win ahead of Fretan, Girmay, Demar. And the Scoutner finishes 5th ahead of Tim Merlier. It's an okay result. Bit of a dodgy sprint, but that's okay. Arnaud Delis, when he hits his form, we will get our revenge from Jasper Philipsen. Yeah, that is going to be the end of this episode with Lotto Career Mode. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to drop down a like and leave down a comment on what you have thought on the episode. As I just mentioned, next episode we're going to take on the Hamburg Cyclassics, René Tour, and the first week of La Vuelta. Our leaders are on the verge of fitness peak, so next episode we're going to achieve big results. I can feel it right now. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.